Hey everyone. So happy Monday. I'm just back on, and I thought I just needed a little bit of time again, like talking the other day about just making time for some self reflection and coming back to yourself. So I felt like I was really needing that today, and I thought I'd share that with you. Um, and I'm really enjoying finally like on a regular basis using some of my cards. So I thought I'd try a different deck today that I haven't done in a while. I have used these ones quite a bit in the past, but it's been at least a year since I dove into this deck. It's the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. So I'll just kind of show you. That's what they look like there. And if I remember correctly, these ones are a lot of fun. So yeah, I had a bit of a tough couple days. Just found out that a friend um, that I had been close to, we hadn't really connected lots recently, but I just got news that she had passed away. So that's been a little bit tough and weighing a little bit heavy. And it really, when something like that happens, I know a lot of us have probably had experienced something similar to that kind of loss. Among other things, really makes you think, right? About you don't know how much time that you may have, right? And focusing on what is important to me, right? Am I spending that time, my time, the way that is important to me? And just um, I found it's made me a little more introspective that way. So, with that said, um, I've been very excited to sit down and do this with you guys and see what we get. I've been getting some really interesting cards since we started, some that I have never seen before. So, and the messages all seem super relevant. So let's see what we get here. All right. So I'm just going to give it a good, me, good shuffle. Not looking. whatever, whenever I get that feeling that, okay, I'm getting that feeling, getting that inspiration. Okay. So I'm just going to grab the one that's right on top here. Let's see what it has to say. Wow. Okay. Caring Connections. Caring Connections card. So interesting talking about a friend that had just passed and the importance of those relationship and connections. And I lost a bit of a connection in that regard. So interesting. So I'm going to actually take a look. I really want to take a look in the guidebook for a little more clarification on this one. So, and again, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I just want to kind of get the general essence. So, caring connections, friendship, partnership of two, possible love. So for this card, there's like the upright meaning and the reverse meaning. So I drew the upright. So I'm going to just touch on that. Says this card shows a couple in a tender embrace with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning of or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship or even the appearance of new love. So it can also signify a formal business partnership. So and that's very interesting. So doesn't have to be, you know, um, an intimate relationship. I'm getting from this, it could be like a partnership or it could just be like a close friendship as well. That I get the feeling like it's something that would be new and that would be getting set up. So that's interesting. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate. Okay, so it could also be an existing relationship kind of moving to another kind of level, purposeful, or perhaps present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. That is really interesting. So I'm getting from this, well, definitely we all know how important relationships are, right, in our life for sure. And so from this card, I'm getting to be on that lookout. First of all, looking at the relationships, your important relationships that you're currently holding. In what way could they deepen or become more purposeful, right? Or it sounds like it could be like a new relationship, being on the lookout for perhaps new relationship. I get the impression it's not like a group, it's more like you and someone else. So I will definitely be keeping my eye open for that. Those connections for sure, because connections are what it's all about, really, right? We can forget that in the busyness and the gotta do's and the go goes of daily life, but I absolutely understand that. Okay, well, that's a really good reminder. So hopefully that spoke to you. Feel free in the comments to tell me if you have any thoughts around that one, and if in the upcoming days you know anything pops up for you, you perhaps make a new connection, or you're noticing that something along those lines that we just talked about does pop up for you. So I'd be really interested to hear that as well. All right, hopefully you guys had a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed that card draw. All right, bye.